Is it making any dent, do you think, from the political standpoint that he wants it to?
I mean, it doesn't seem to be. He's been railing about this, from around the time when he and, Donald Trump had their spat, their public spat, which ended with social media insults and seems to still be going on to some extent. That's been going on for weeks, and it hasn't seemed to slow this bill down. In fact, we've seen versions of the bill where instead of sunsetting these consumer tax credits, which make it $7,500 cheaper for consumers to buy an electric vehicle, sunsetting those 90 days from passage rather than 180 days, creating a situation where Tesla could be impacted as early as the end of this year. This would be a real challenge for a company that has already struggled with demand, especially amid all the controversy caused by Elon Musk's support of Donald Trump.
Max, you pointed out on X something that we've talked about often on the show, which is the president was quite consistent on his approach to these kinds of incentives, but so was Elon Musk. He kind of regularly said, we'll do away with them because he felt that at least as I understand it, he felt it gave other legacy automakers a leg up that Tesla just didn't need, and now he's upset. Just give us that backstory.
Yeah, I mean, historically, Musk's position has been, we don't need the subsidies. And I think one of the reasons for that is that historically the subsidies were going to sunset, this is before Joe Biden, we're supposed to sunset once an automaker hit a specific number. That got gotten rid of, but Musk continued to say he would rather have a level playing field, which sort of made sense because Tesla was the most profitable of the companies selling electric vehicles. That is, its electric vehicles were most profitable. Now, the thing is, over the last year, Tesla's financial position has changed to some extent, right? We've been talking about these sales challenges, sales falling in China, in Europe, and so on. Meanwhile, you have other electric vehicle makers becoming more competitive. That's creating pressure on the company's finances. And I think that's one thing that has changed besides the obvious, blow up between Elon Musk and Donald Trump.
But to be fair to Elon Musk here, perhaps, one thing that also hasn't changed on his part is that he's railed against the deficit and debt. So how much do we know that this is the nuance that he's really angry about, or more broadly, his view that we need to rein in spending in America?
Listen, I mean, he's railing about the debt as well. While he's tweeting about, the U.S., hurting the clean energy industry, or as he sees it, he's also saying that this bill is going to increase the debt and the deficit. Of course, Musk spent months trying to work on that with Doge, and in certain ways, I guess this bill, he sees it as an affront to those efforts. I think the EV policy and the clean energy policies are a big deal here, whether or not Musk specifically points to them or not, because they will affect the bottom line of the company that, is most important to his portfolio.